Your reputation is now a number. Your behavior is being tracked. Every purchase, every post, every interaction, it all adds up. You probably think I'm talking about China's social credit system, but what if I told you this is happening right now in cities and countries you'd never expect? Welcome to the new normal, where your social score could determine whether you get that apartment, that loan, or even that job. And no, this isn't science fiction. This isn't just China. This is happening globally, often right under our noses. Now, when most people hear social credit system, they immediately think of China. And sure, China's system is the most well-known. But here's the thing. Similar systems are emerging worldwide, often disguised as innovation or convenience. See these apps on your phone? The ones you use every day. Each one is quietly judging you. And I'm not just talking about your Uber rating. Let's start somewhere unexpected. Venezuela. Not exactly the first place you'd expect to find high-tech surveillance, right? Back in 2014, they introduced something called the Fatherland card. Sounds patriotic, right? Well, this little card tracks what you buy, how you vote, who you hang out with, your social media activity, even your medical history. And here's the kicker, without it, you can't access food subsidies, healthcare, emergency aid, public transportation, even basic government services. Sound familiar? It should, because this exact system is being copied worldwide, just with fancier packaging. Now let's jump to Dubai. Everyone's obsessed with their smart city initiative. It looks amazing on Instagram, right? But let me show you what tourists don't see. The city has over 300,000 AI-powered cameras, facial recognition on every corner, license plate readers everywhere, smart sensors in every major building, complete digital tracking of all transactions. And yes, it's all connected to your identity. Every purchase, every trip, every person you meet, it's all logged, scored, and used to determine your citizen rating. Similar systems are popping up in Singapore's Smart Nation Initiative, Estonia's e-residency program, India's Aadhaar biometric system. But governments aren't the only players in this game. Big tech companies have been running their own version of social credit systems for years. Think about it, Uber's passenger and driver ratings, Airbnb's host and guest scores, Amazon's seller ratings, Instagram's shadow banning system. These might seem harmless, but they're essentially private social credit systems. Get a bad score, and you might find yourself locked out of essential services. And unlike government systems, these private ones often lack oversight or appeals processes. Let's break down how these systems actually work. At their core, they're massive data collection and analysis operations powered by artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analytics, IoT sensors, facial recognition. Every system uses a different combination of these technologies, but they all share one thing. They're getting more sophisticated by the day. For example, in London's Smart City Initiative, over 500,000 CCTV cameras use AI to track everything from traffic patterns to individual behavior. But here's what they don't advertise. This same system can identify individuals, track movement patterns, monitor social interactions, analyze spending habits. Let's look at how this affects real people. Job seekers denied positions due to their digital footprint, travelers facing extra scrutiny at borders based on their scores, students being evaluated based on their online behavior. Supporters argue these systems reduce crime, improve public behavior, increase efficiency, make services more personalized. Critics counter with privacy concerns, potential for abuse, social discrimination, loss of personal freedom. As Lauren Bass, author of The Concealed Cost of Convenience, Protecting Personal Data Privacy in the Age of Alexa, explains, in today's interconnected, internet-dependent global information economy, consumers willingly, but often unwittingly, divulge to tech companies their personal and private data, frequently with little regard for its safekeeping or intended future use. So where is this all heading? By 2030, it's predicted that around 50% of major cities could implement AI-driven behavioral tracking systems, integrating public and private data for urban management. But here's the real question. Can we balance technological progress with personal freedom? Some countries are trying.
General Data Protection Regulation is a new law that lets EU residents have more control over their personal data. It lets them request all the data that a company has collected on them. It also lets them ask a company to delete all that data. And it requires companies to tell EU residents within 72 hours of a data breach that affects their data.
What do you think about these systems? Have you encountered one in your daily life? Share your experiences in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology shaping our future.